From scoring the winning penalty at Wembley Stadium in front of 90,000 people
It's not going to be easy. Speed tackles Ricardo Kaka.
to breaking an NBA world record in front of a two-time champion who couldn't believe what he just saw.
That's the world record! Hell yeah!
Here are 15 times IShowSpeed humiliated world champions. Let's start with the time Speed was playing in the Match for Hope charity match in Qatar in February 2024. Kaka was on the pitch, FIFA World Cup winner, Ballon d'Or winner, one of the greatest Brazilian players of all time. And that's when this happened. Speed slide tackled him on a charity pitch, like it was nothing. Even Kaka didn't know what to say. Moving on. During his Australia tour in late 2024, Speed got a chance to line up against professional rugby players in a speed test. These are guys who train every single day just to be faster and stronger than everyone else. And that's when this happened. He outran all of them. The coaches watching didn't say a word. The next one is even crazier. Still in Australia, Speed came across a professional AFL player who was confident enough to put $10,000 on the line.
I said 10,000 USD. I said USD. No, I said 10,000 USD.
Everything looked set up for the pro to win easily, and that's when this happened.
See? 6 points! Right, 6 points! Come on!
Speed won $10,000, lost by a professional athlete to a streamer on camera. Up next is the moment that shocked the entire rugby world. Back in the UK, Speed got put up against a professional rugby player one-on-one. A guy whose entire job is to dominate people physically, who has trained for years to beat people exactly like Speed. And that's when this happened. The clip went viral across rugby communities, not just the streaming world. Speed didn't say anything after. He didn't have to. The next one is even more intense. At the Fanatics Fest in New York in August 2024, Speed ended up next to Travis Scott. Travis Scott, Grammy-nominated artist, one of the most famous people on earth. They decided to race, and that's when this happened.
Travis! Come on, Travis! Get out of here, bro!
Speed crossed the line first, then immediately collapsed with leg cramps.
Who next, bro? Because they got me started now. Bro.
He beat Travis Scott and still ended up on the floor. Only Speed could do that. On January 25th, 2025, in front of tens of thousands of people live, millions watching at home. And that's when this happened. Otis, a professional WWE superstar, gone. The crowd agreed. The next one is the one that made even the experts stop and stare. The 8th of March, 2025, Wembley Stadium. The Sidemen charity match had gone 9-9 after 90 minutes. It went to a penalty shootout. The final penalty, the one that would decide everything, was given to Speed. Not a professional footballer, a streamer from Cincinnati, Ohio, in front of 90,000 people. And that's when this happened.
Speed! No! He wasn't one for a beauty contest, but he gets it over the line. There's the backflip, and it's a YouTube All-Stars win on the biggest day in Sidemen history.
YouTube All-Stars win 5-4, over $6 million raised for charity. Speed hit the winning shot at Wembley, in front of 90,000 fans. There's only one thing on this list that comes close to that. In November 2025, Speed trained at the NBA Draft Combine alongside Kevin Durant. They set up the 3/4 court sprint, a record that had been on the books since 2001. The previous record was 2.87 seconds, set by Sacramento Kings star Devin Carter just 1 year earlier. Speed lined up, Durant watched, and that's when this happened.
I like that. That was good. Oh my, 2.80.
That's the world record! Hell yeah! I officially hold the Combine NBA world record, man.
3/4 sprint, man.
Come on, man!
Congrats, player.
I'm the fastest in the league.
Durant stood there and said this.
I think he's an athletic freak that needs to be put in positions to reach his full potential.
A two-time NBA champion, talking about a streamer, moving on. After all of that, a Buffalo decided to remind Speed of his place in the world. Speed was just trying to ride it, like everyone else around him. And that's when this happened.
Oh, shit! Oh, God! Oh, shit!
Professionals had to step in. Speed walked away with questions about his life choices. The next one is even crazier. In November 2024, Mr. Beast organized a 50-meter race between Speed and Noah Lyles. Noah Lyles, the 2024 Olympic 100 meters gold medalist, the fastest human being on Earth. And that's when this happened. Speed didn't win, but Lyles had to ease off towards the finish line because Speed pushed him harder than expected. Experts said this afterward.
Bro, I won that a little bit, bro.
Did you?
Yes.
A streamer, elite acceleration. If you think that was unexpected, this next one is something else entirely. The Wembley penalty wasn't the only time Speed hurt Sidemen FC that day. Throughout the match, he was creating problems running at defenders, demanding the ball, playing like he actually belonged there. And that's when this happened.
Hey, Speed! It's in! He's done it! And they're all on the pitch!
He scored in open play at Wembley Stadium. Professional footballers spend entire careers chasing that moment. Speed got it at 20 years old during a charity match and celebrated like he'd won the World Cup. Moving on. In March 2026, Speed became president of the US edition of Baller League and immediately put himself in the lineup. On the same pitch as Ronaldinho, a two-time World Cup winner, a man who is widely considered the most naturally gifted footballer who ever lived. And that's when this happened.
Chat, just know I can't tell y'all everything, but this was big. You bring the last invite? Of course, bro. Perfect. You drive, I'll stare. Some picks you think about, this one didn't have to. Q-Dino!
Speed held his own on a 6-a-side pitch in Miami against a legend. The next one is even more intense. On August 3rd, 2024 inches, Miami Speed did something that had nothing to do with sports and everything to do with why he belongs on this list. 2 supercars, moving, and Speed decided to jump over both of them, live on stream. And that's when this happened.
Come on, come, another one, come!
He cleared both of them. YouTube deleted the stream for violating their terms of service. But not before millions of people watched it happen. On January 28, 2025, during his South America tour, something unusual happened in Lima, Peru. The real mayor of Lima, Rafael Lopez Aliaga, declared Speed an honorary mayor of the city for an hour.
Wait, I'm the mayor. For 1 hour. For 1 hour? Make it 2. Make it 2 hours.
And named him an official ambassador of Lima. A streamer, given the keys to a capital city by the actual head of government. That's not a sports moment, but it belongs on this list because no world champion has ever received that from Peru. Speed did, at 19 years old. And our final moment is not a race, not a penalty, not a world record. It's what all of those moments added up to. A kid from Cincinnati who started streaming FIFA in his bedroom, who slide tackled a World Cup winner, who beat Travis Scott, who scored at Wembley, who broke an NBA record in front of Kevin Durant, who was given the keys to a capital city. In 2025, Rolling Stone named IShowSpeed the most influential creator in the world. He won Streamer of the Year twice. He won Best International Streamer. He was named Most Influential Soccer Creator. Kevin Durant called him an athletic freak. The mayor of Lima made him an ambassador. 90,000 fans watched him score the winning penalty at Wembley. That's not a streamer humiliating world champions anymore. That's a world champion, and that's 15 times IShowSpeed humiliated world champions. If you want to see more insane speed moments, you need to watch this video right here.